So, how you doing? There we go. This cup and a water bottle right here. I'm gonna put the water in the cup. I can drink it. I'll take a potato chip and eat it. Here, watch it, watch. And now, put the lid on and drink. Empty bag right here. This bag. Yo. Listen to this, listen to this. Oh. I broke the lid! Listen to this. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but I think you can see it. Oh. Oh, poor him. Not. I think it would be easier if I just did this. Oh, excuse me. And water's done. I get this little toy from a meal that I had from McDonald's. It's like the Roadrunner from those cartoons. Like, and oh, where is it? Where is it? I get it. So, and he's dribbling a basketball for some reason. I don't know why he's doing that. He like going around like this. He goes like this. And right here is a Rubik's Cube. Hold on. Oh god. This tablet's falling. Place it right. Oh, you can't quite see me. I'll just place it. I don't know if you can see me, but right here is a Rubik's Cube. Like, I'm gonna turn it into a checkerboard. And I'm done. Look at that. Checkerboard. Now I'll turn it back into a regular Rubik's Cube. And solve. Look at that. So, this is my Rubik's Cube. I don't know if you can see it. You can't see me? Right, I think you guys can see me now. Man. Hold on, I'm gonna sit in the middle seat so you guys can see me better. Bag. I'm looking for rags. This bag. Alright. Here I am in the middle seat right here, my love. Like, this just feels illegal to look at. It feels illegal. And right here, like, why? This just feels illegal to look at. It just feels like it. Like an algorithm that you can use to solve this corner flip right here. Now I'm gonna do it. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna do it. There we go. Flip the corner. Anyway, that's my Rubik's Cube. Let's go to the next one. That was a scary one. Oh yeah, this little spiky ball thingy that I found just lying around. Threw it at the camera. And oh, I lost it. Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, my flashlight. That flashlight is so bright. It's like the police are searching for me. The police, they are after me. Report. Look away right now if you easily get seizures. Okay, you can look back now. Okay. Okay, what else? What else to review? Oh yeah. Oh god, there's a storm coming. There's a storm coming. Oh yeah, speaking of storms, last March, we had a storm. We had like not just a storm, a tornado hit our house. I was just normally in my room just playing Among Us, and my dad just came he's pretty much busted down the door and just yelled at my mom to get off the phone now, for everyone to go in the bathroom. The funny part is how scatterbrained confused I was during the tornado. I actually got a tornado warning on my tablet, which is I'm recording using this tablet. You wanna know why it's in this aspect ratio? The camera. It's the camera's fault, I think. Or maybe I just decided to record like this. I pretty much just decided to record like this. Oh. It's getting really dark. What's the time right now? I can't quite see because there's a Bojangles cop in the way. The time, hold on. I'll show you on the top. 5:29 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Anyway, that's my tornado story. Oh yeah. This one is quite vague, so I don't remember it, but when I was younger, when I was maybe a few years old, I flew the first time on an airplane, and I don't quite remember it, but I do know that we were flying to Texas, and I was terrified of the dogs. I was terrified of the dogs there. Next time the second time we went to Texas was when I was a bit older, and we went down to Texas. We drove, but it was a nice and easy 18-hour drive to Texas, but it was worth it. It was worth the 18-hour to 19-hour drive to Texas, because we had a lot of fun. We went to a bunch of restaurants, ate there, pretty cool Texas stuff. And also, oh yeah, I remembered. September of this year, on September a few weeks from now, is going to be the day, on September 16th, is the day of our flight. The day of our flight to Florida. Yeah, we're going to Florida, to Disney World. And my mom just loves Disney. She's a Disney fanatic, like a full-on Disney, super fan. I am too. I don't blame her. I don't blame her. And yeah, there's a storm front rolling in right now. Oh, yeah, we get storms a lot here. I don't want to say where my location is, because I don't want anyone to know where I live and try to get into my house. But yeah, that's. So yeah. We got some more stories. Yeah, story time again. I remember the first time that I went into 6th grade, which was a few months ago, in in February of this year, was the first time I actually went into a middle school. And I was so scatterbrained confused on the first day, because I had no idea what the layout of the school was. I had no idea what the layout of the school was. And I met my teachers for the first time, so that was a trip. Yeah, it was the end of the school year. Oh yeah, another thing. I'm going to 7th grade. I'm going to 7th grade in just a few weeks from now on the 23rd. I'm going to 7th grade, and my brother's going to 8th grade. And then my brother will be in high school when I'm in 8th grade. It's madness. Ow. I hit myself in the back of the head with a Rubik's Cube. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep playing with the Rubik's Cube in my hands. So I do remember the time when we had a lockdown drill in our school, and I thought for a second that it was an actual lockdown, so I was kind of like freaking out. But then I found out it was like a lockdown drill. So yeah, that was crazy. Oh yeah, another thing. Back in my elementary school, there was a tornado watch for our area. I thought, like, since I was like a fanatic for weather, I was just like waiting for the tornado to happen. I was just like waiting for it to happen so everyone starts panicking. And yeah, it was crazy. I was sick back then. Still am to this day. And another thing. The 11th of next month, September 11th, 2021, will be the 20th anniversary of 9/11, the terrorist attack on the World Trade Center in 2001. It's going to be the 20th anniversary, and I wanted to try to memorialize by drawing out 9/11. I wanted to draw 9/11, show it to my parents, put it online to show everyone, just to memorialize on worst day of America, 9/11. If you're wondering, I was hitting the glass with this Rubik's Cube, trying to like smoothen it out. Oh yeah, we're at the farm right now, so we're getting finished up at the farm. We'll then go back home. I'll just be more excited about our Florida trip. Try to put all the bad things behind us. Try to put all the bad things behind us for our Florida trip. Also, my mom is terrified of flying, but you don't need to be scared because it's actually one of the safest ways to travel in the world. And you're more likely to die in a car than aviation, with a more than 150 to 160 chance of you dying in a car crash, which pales in comparison to how rare a plane crash is. You'll need to fly for like a long time. Like I heard from the YouTuber Brightside, you need to fly once a day for 20 to 30,000 years. Like, that's a lot of money for the flights. But why? Why would you do that? So yeah, it's really rare. You're actually more likely to get struck by lightning than in a plane crash. So my mom has no reason to worry, but she still worries. Like what happens if a bird like strikes into the engine? What if the plane can't get a necessary altitude? Well, if a bird like strikes the engine, nothing much would actually happen besides the engine like just going down and like deactivating. Normally the plane will fly completely fine with just one engine, but if a bird strike happens in both engines, that's when you need to start worrying because, well, I mean, the plane can glide for a long time, but only to a point, which is when the gliding, like the velocity, stops and the plane will crash. So the pilots have to try to land the plane as soon as possible before it loses velocity and falls out of the sky. So normally on a double plane engine, you're most likely gonna be okay. But with a 4-plane engine like a 747, it's even more likely to live because there's more engines on the plane. There's 4 instead of 2. So if a bird strike happens in one of the engines, you're most likely not going to even notice it. And another thing my mom worries about, what if lightning strikes the plane? What would happen? Well, the plane is normally covered in a special material that is resistant to lightning. Yeah, speaking of lightning, the storm's getting pretty close. So, yeah, if lightning strikes the plane, you're most likely not even going to notice it. You're going to hear like a loud bang and a flash, but nothing's going to happen to the plane except there being a little scorch mark on wherever it hit. What if the plane can't get a necessary altitude? I don't really know what's going to happen. But you're probably gonna be okay if the plane can't get it necessary. Actually, I just remember now. If the plane can't get a necessary altitude, like let's say if you're like flying over like mountains, yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. So the plane tries to get a high enough altitude to fly over those mountains. What if someone opened the door mid-flight? Well, the plane would depressurize in around 0.5 seconds. Unless the seatbelt was fastened, everything in the plane would get sucked out, even the air itself. If this happens, the chances of surviving are very slim, due to the possibility of the entire plane breaking apart. Freaked out yet? Don't worry. The chances of the door opening are actually very slim, and because a door is really heavy, like a door on a plane is really heavy. With the Airbus A380, if you tried to open it, it would be the equivalent of moving 3 African bush elephants at once. Also, the doors of the plane are most likely always electronically locked from things found only accessible in the cockpit from the pilots. So there's no necessary reason to freak out. But what if a plane explodes? If a plane explodes, that would be really bad. If the window opens mid-flight, so like the oxygen mask would drop from above, and it would take you about 18 seconds to put it on before hypoxia kicks in. Hypoxia is when there is a lack of oxygen, a lack of flow, a lack of air in your brain, and you begin to suffocate, you have dizziness, fatigue, you get suffocate and probably die. But you're most likely going to be fine on a plane, so yeah. So fasten your seatbelts, watch the safety video, and most importantly, enjoy the flight. And the storm is getting pretty close as well. Oh yeah, if you want to see, that's the storm I'm talking about right there. That's the storm right there. So yeah, it's getting pretty close, so I'm gonna end this video before I get killed from that storm.